What's going on, YouTube? Okay, so it's been 3 months with the GoPro Hero 13 Black, and so far so good. I've done several videos with this. I've been out and about a couple different places. I went out yesterday with it, and it was kind of warm yesterday. It got about 82, 83 degrees. And yesterday was the first time that I had this camera that it actually overheated on me. So I was filming probably an 8-minute, close to a 9-minute clip, and I was holding it in hand, and the bottom part here got really hot. Okay, it got so hot to the point that I had to start holding it like this, and then when I was doing vertical, and it just shut down on me right about the 9-minute mark at 5.3K 30 frames per second in linear mode. Okay, so that was the first time it had happened in the 3 months that I've had this camera, which is why I decided to do this video. But overall, this has not been bad. I use this as a daily camera alongside my DJI Osmo Osmo Action 2 camera. These are my two daily cameras, and I normally use my Insta camera along with the 360 and the Go 2 as my travel cameras. I got a trip coming up this week that I'm going to be filming with that. But the build quality of this thing is still solid. I still like how light it is, and the battery life for me has been pretty good. I don't normally film no more than maybe 25-30 clips, and the shortest ones being like a minute for like TikTok or YouTube shorts, and then the longer ones, when I'm going to do a long form video from my other channel talking about this country of Medellin, I may do 3 minutes to 5-minute clips. But yesterday I was surprised. That was the first time it had overheated on me, and it was a little warm. So I can imagine you guys who are in much warmer climates, when you're in the 90s, like coming up this summer, 90s over 100. Yeah, this is not going to be much different than the other GoPros. I think that's why they released these cameras at the point that they release them, knowing that it hadn't been summertime yet. And then when summer hits, yeah, you'll know the difference, and it's not going to be that much different than any other GoPro I've had. I've had the GoPro, my first one was the 3, then I went to the 7, the 8, the 10, and now this one, the 13. So and the only reason I got it again, because you guys know I got this on accident. I actually bought the Hero, the smaller version, for that was what, $199. It was on sale for $169, and they ended up sending me this one, which is the full version versus that little small version. But so far I can't complain, especially for what I paid for it. And I don't have a problem with the image quality, right? I know GoPro gets killed by talking about these two makers, DJI and Insta360. But the image quality from GoPro is still good. Dynamic range is still good. Colors coming straight out of camera are still good during the day. Now at night, yeah, this is not a low light beast at all. Now you can change the settings on here if you know what you're doing to get a much better image. But if you're just going to put everything in auto with any of these manufacturers and go out at night, yeah, this is going to be their weakest one. But I still like using it. I'm still very familiar with how it works and uploading to the cloud. I still have my cloud account with GoPro. I paid the $5, it's $4.99 or something like that, and keep all my clips there that I can refer back to, instead of trying to keep them on an SD card or pay a bunch of other cloud services. I've been using that for years, and it's pretty reasonable to me. I don't have an issue with that at all. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. I just want to talk about my experience using the GoPro Hero 13 Black 3 months later and how it has worked for me. One last thing I will say is I appreciate that GoPro did put the quarter 20 here at the bottom along with the GoPro fingers, whereas all these other cameras, without that little adapter piece, or you're buying that $40 piece to put at the bottom, unless you're hand holding it like this, you're always going to have that adapter to attach it to anything. And that works with a lot of DJI products as well. This is my Pocket 2, but the Action 5 Pro and the Action 4, you still need that bottom magnetic piece in order to connect it. So that's another thing about GoPro that I do like, is that all of it is right here. I can easily put this on a tripod or anything else, versus these, without those attachments, you won't be able to do it. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching as always. And until the next time, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.